Hey Keto fam, Keto Kelly, just getting her done. Coming in real quick. It is the end of the month. Take a hit at my. And like I said, I am going to vape. I'm going to show you my calendar that I did for the month of July. And I have it right here. And normally I keep it right down here to my side, so please forgive the writing because I was doing it left-handed and I'm right-handed, so it looks like a 3-year-old did it. So, okay, on the calendar, up here was the 28th of June, and that's where I started, and the 28th of June. Here's the 1st. Here's the 31st. That's today. The 1st of July, the 31st of July. I'm right back where I was where I began, but look at how sporadic. See where it says dog duty? Look how sporadic it is throughout the entire month. It's insanity. Coming so close, actually right here on the 29th of June, coming so close to the 180s, and then going through back up to 195, staying 195, 196, and slowly coming back down, staying 193 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Down to 192 and then back down to 190. And then jumped right up to 196 overnight. It's insanity. But you'll see where I have 0 BM. Up here, 0 BM, 0 BM. For these many days, I didn't have bowel movements. And for this, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days without one. And right back up to 196. So see what happens when you're still eating and you're still eating keto, but you're holding all this food that you're not releasing, what it can do to the system. On this day, I took magnesium citrate and boom, right back down to 193 right here. And stayed 193. Now 194, 193, 191, 192, 191, 191, 94. Right back up to 194 today. So this is what my last 5 months have been like. It's insanity to me. So I mean, I went back as far as I think February, about 5 months back, and I was right at 195. So, in 5 months, essentially I've lost 1 pound in 5 months. And I stay active. I'm not lazy by any stretch. I stay active. I don't purposely exercise, but I'm not lazy either. I do stay active. So this has been my life right here for the last 5 months. And I'm curious to find out if this tumor or cyst or whatever it is on my ovaries is contributing to the hormonal imbalance. So we'll see. Friday I have to go get the ultrasound done, and then the following Friday I go to my doctor to find out what the deal is with that. So this is my July, except for these first 3 days right here were the end of June. And you want to hear people talk about, I didn't lose any weight in 2 weeks. You know what? This is what it's been like for me for 5 months. And I haven't changed. You know, I'll bring my fat down, thinking that my body fat's I have more body fat that needs to be burned, so I'll bring my fats down, keep my proteins moderate, and then, you know, I never go over 30 total. Most of that is fibers from vegetables. I don't eat sugars. I don't even eat that much dairy anymore. I don't even eat that much sweeteners anymore. Actually, I haven't had sweeteners in quite a while. I had made some sweet tea the other day with the Pure and couldn't even drink it because to me, my palate was way too sweet. So water and black coffee and an occasional Bulletproof. That's my liquid consumption. But it's, yeah. 5 months it's been this way. I've adjusted my macros at least 4 times. And I fast no less than 18 hours a day. I usually go at an 18.6 or a 24. That's it's because I'm just not hungry, but my calories aren't low. My calories are right around, 11 to 1300, so they're not that low. So I don't know what it is exactly that is happening to my system. I feel good, keeping cancer away, because see, any other person, this would frustrate the hell out of you to the point where you'd give up. I'm not giving up because it's more than just weight loss for me. Weight loss is secondary. Health is primary. So keeping myself healthy, keeping myself feeling good, having energy is more important to me than these numbers. This frustrates the hell out of me, but it's not that important that I would sabotage myself and say, oh, screw it, I'm going to go eat a medium-sized cheese pizza or a bag of chips or a bag of cookies. It's not that for me. So please, guys, keep me in mind when you see this, and know that after 5 months, even if I've lost 1 pound in 5 months, I still don't give up. And if I can do it, a foodie to heart and love food, anybody can do it. And I know that's such a cliche saying, but it's true. You have to want it. You got to want it bad enough. And this is where it's at. 5 months, and I've lost 1 pound in 5 months. But I feel good. So, okay, guys, I may come in later and do my Alfredo. I have my cloves of garlic ready to be roasted. I'm going to roast them, and I'm looking for this Horizon or the heavy cream that doesn't have carrageenan. But this one I got does have carrageenan, and it is an inflammatory, so you have to be careful with it. I didn't go to Kroger. Kroger was the only place that I can find that the straight heavy cream. Nothing else in it, just heavy cream. And it's hard to find anywhere else but Kroger. But Kroger's about a 30-minute drive for me, and I zip down to Walmart real quick and pick some up. So I may add some of that heavy cream and some of the frozen ones I have. I don't think I have enough of the frozen ones to make the Alfredo I want to make. So, okay, guys, I love you, and look for me to come back in later, perhaps to make the Alfredo for you. But I love you, and see you later. Bye. Okay, guys, I am back, and I got a few things going on right now. Okay, so I got my oven preheating at 325. Over here in this pot here, I have skinned, I think it was 5 chicken thighs. Because my dog has now decided she wants to be keto. She won't even touch her dog food anymore. So I picked up some chicken thighs, a big pack of chicken thighs, and I skinned it because this is what I want to do. Let me show you. I have the bag full of the chicken thigh skins, and what I want to do is just cook these for me for the fat. I have the bones and some of the fat and some butter in this pot right here, and I'm kind of making a bone broth. The chicken fat I want to coat with some of the nutritional yeast and put it in my air fryer, and I'm going to show you that possibly tomorrow. I'm going to do that. Right now what I got going here is I have a jalapeno that I've sliced. I've fairly, not terrible thick, but decently thick slices. I have some of the finely shredded Parmesan cheese that I'm going to put on this mat here, and that's about the size I'm going to do. Just like a pinch like this to make some Parm crisps. And I'm going to lay a slice of the jalapeno on top, and I'm going to bake them. And I'm only going to do a few because I honestly don't know how these are going to turn out. So that's 6. I'll do 9 of them and see how they turn out. I'll do 9. Well, let me do this. Let me do 6 plain ones and 6 with the jalapeno slices. Let's just see how they turn out. And again, I got the oven set preheating at 325. I hope they're not too close. They shouldn't spread out too much. They shouldn't. So that'll be the test. So let me take 6 of the slices and set them right on top. And as they melt, the jalapenos will cook too. So I got I got 6 with the jalapeno slice and 6 just straight. And I'm going to keep an eye on these, because I have never used the silicone mat before when making the parm crisps. I always did them just on straight parchment paper. So we got that going. In here, I have some garlic cloves. And I picked up this because I think it would be easier. I still have my clove of garlic that, I love garlic, that I'm just going to hold off on that for a minute. Let me get my salt. And what I want to do with this is I want to coat these with some olive oil. Put some salt. Toss these around. Now these are going to go in the same oven at 325, and I'm going to roast these. Keep an eye on those. I'm going to wait till those start to caramelize a little bit, and then we'll go from there, and I'll show you the end product of that, guys. Okay, love you. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, it's been about 6 minutes, and I pulled these 2 off a little too soon because they looked like they were browning up a little too fast. But it's been 6 minutes. Here's one with no. I noticed the ones with the jalapenos, the middles didn't quite crisp. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these ones over and put them ones back in so the underside can cook even with the jalapeno flat down or on the other side. So I'm going to flip those ones over. I'm going to take the non-jalapeno ones off, let them cool so they'll harden up. So I'm going to put these ones back in. The garlic smells amazing. And I'll show you that. It's going to take a little bit longer for this to roast. So I'm guessing probably about 15 minutes for that to roast. And it's crazy how I literally just told you all I've cut back on cheese. But I've been wanting to try these parm crisps for a while on that silicone mat. I've never used one before, so. Okay, guys, I'll come back in a little bit and then let you know how the garlic's going. And then maybe we'll get the Alfredo going. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, guys, it has been about 20 minutes that I've had the garlic in the oven. These came out pretty decent. I mean, the middles didn't crunch up. Wowzers. That is blasting hot. Anyway, all right, here's my garlic. Grab my... This is where I have pretty much roasted it down to. And these alone, just by themselves, are amazing. If you guys have never roasted garlic before and eaten it like this, you gotta try it. Now, also be careful because they are a little carby, but, oh my God. It's almost like candied garlic. So good. All right, what I'm gonna do, in my pot on the stove, I have 3 ounces of Kerrygold butter. In here, I have 2 ounces of softened butter. Let me get my scale. And let's see how much we're going to do here. Let's do... That's almost 2 ounces. 2 ounces of garlic. What we're going to do is we're going to put that right in with our softened butter, because we want to ground this up. That's still too hot. Let me move this out of the way. All right, we're going to grind this up, and I used the salted Kerrygold for this. So we're going to go ahead and grind this. My house, by the way, smells like an Italian restaurant, for real. All right. Come off of there. All right, operator error here. My hands are too greasy. There we go. All right. Let me give this a little whirl. Oh my God, you guys. I love roasted garlic. It's so good. So good. Okay. So, let's get this pot going. Here's what you're going to need for your Alfredo. Hold on. Heavy cream or whatever you're using, that's what you need. I'm going to use some more of this, more than likely most of it. Hold on. Holy cow. 1 egg yolk. Yes, egg yolk. I'm going to let this melt down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 3/4 of this quart of heavy cream. If you have black pepper, you can use black pepper. If you have white pepper, it's better. The granules of pepper won't show up in the sauce if you end up using white pepper. Either way, if you're not really that worried about, you know, it showing up, then don't stress it. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to heat this up. We're going to keep it on a fairly low temperature. I got it at about medium. Don't want to scorch this. So I'm gonna let this come up to a warm temperature. Then we're gonna add everything to it. Okay, guys, hang on. Okay, guys, it's been a few minutes. Hold on, let me situate you there. It's been a few minutes, and we are now warm. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and add my garlic. Oh, smells so good. Let's add the roasted garlic. I thought that I had some white pepper. I do not. So, I am going to use some black pepper. And I'm also going to add some more salt, even though the butter was salted. I'm still going to add some more salt. Salt's never bad on keto. I'm going to add, that was probably, now let me see how much this is I got left in here. It's about 3 ounces of the Parmesan cheese. We'll stir that around, let that melt down. I also want to add some of my garlic powder, because I like a pretty good garlic taste. You could add Italian seasonings to this if you wanted the Italian flavor. I want more of a roasted garlic flavor. So, yeah, we're going to stir that around. Now, this is what I'm going to do. You do not want to add your egg yolk directly to it. What will happen is you will have like an egg drop soup. So, we need to temper the egg. So I'm going to take a little bit of the cream, and I'm going to add it to my egg. You need to temper the egg. A little bit more. Don't do it all at once because you will end up with scrambled eggs. Temper the egg. And you'll get just like a creamy consistency in there. It's not scrambled or anything. Now, I want to slowly incorporate this into my cream. While I am stirring, add your yolk. There was something else I was gonna, oh yes. This may surprise you. Nutmeg. Just a dash of nutmeg. Now we're going to let this simmer. Let the cheese melt down completely. I'm going to put this on low. We're going to let this simmer for just a little while. Not a long time, guys. Just enough to start to firm up. It actually looks pretty damn amazing right now. You can see the cheese, and I want the cheese to completely dissolve down. It's good stuff. Give it a taste. Oh my God. So good. Okay. That's going to conclude today, guys. You can go ahead and, if you wanted to use, your shaker palm, you can. It won't melt down as much as this cheese will. But if you keep stirring at it, it will slowly start to melt down and incorporate into the sauce, and it will give you a nice sauce. So give it a try if you want to do it. You possibly can pick up already roasted garlics, but if you've never roasted garlic cloves before, I suggest you do it. It's amazing. So that's it for today, guys. I'll come back in on probably Friday maybe and show you what I'm doing. Not much going on, guys. It's really cool today for Virginia for mid-June or almost the 1st of August. We're supposed to get down in the 60s tonight, and that's almost unheard of. So, yeah, guys. When this is all done, I'll go ahead and take a pic and show you how everything turned out. I'm probably going to eat it with some shrimp and some zoodles. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you later on the week. Love you.